What's up, y'all? Welcome to another video. It's BadNewsBrown, and I want to get at y'all tonight on a little nighttime conspiracy. Just something I've been thinking about a little bit. And it's regarding the whole recent immigration noise that's been going on regarding the criminals and them beating up the police and all the mess. It just got me thinking. Like, to me, it just seems like, maybe it's just me, it just seems like it's something a lot more to it than that. Like something more than meets the eye. Something more than just some immigrant criminals that just had some run-ins with the law. Even if they beat up on the police, it really got conspiracy, alphabet boys kind of written all over it. And I hate to really, and it's, I'm just something to think about. But I'm looking at it like this. If I'm fresh here. If I'm an immigrant coming to a new country I know nothing about. I may have heard a whole lot about, but I know nothing about the laws. I may have heard, but the last thing I want to do, especially just getting here, is have any type of run-ins. I ain't trying to make no noise. I'm trying to keep a low profile, get in, get my whatever benefits or whatever they got for me out here and get on out the way. I'm not trying to, I definitely ain't trying to beat up on no peace officer. You got to think about that, y'all, that they beating up on not the civilians. So it's just something more to it. I don't know. It just really got me thinking. And then another thing, just recently, a lot of these countries been cracking down on they criminals and gangs and psychopaths or what have you. And think about it, the ones that they ain't caught or got in jail, where you think they going? Already here or coming. And then you got some countries just purposely, willingly giving they unwanted, sending them here. Just kind of like in the movie Scarface, but this ain't no movie. And again, I'm gonna put a disclaimer. I got no issue with nobody coming here to make a better life for their family. But this ain't that. This just got conspiracy. It's something more to it written all over it. And that's what I want to talk about. And I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm reaching. But I really don't think so. If in fact, and you gotta think, this is what New York, Chicago, various other cities, probably coming to a city near you. And it brings me back a few years ago when at my apartment or whatever, and one of my neighbors who happens to be Hispanic, we was chopping it up and we was talking about the recent influx of new people in our neighborhood. And we was just kind of like, damn, like they just coming out of nowhere. These wasn't no natural born U.S. citizens. And he said, he was like, man, like we got a right to know who living around us, like who these people is. And that brings up this question: who is these people? Y'all, they don't even know who these people is. So we don't know who they sending up over here. Again, like I said, a lot of these, they can be sending anybody, a lot of these countries. And then let's just say, like, to me, it's either two things. Either it's that, like I said, that conspiracy coming from the top, and they got some people maybe posing as immigrants to kick up some dust for a political objective, or it's where a country is really getting rid of their garbage, so to speak. I hate to put it like that, but hey, that's what it is. And they here and they ain't even got here and they already making noise. Not even making noise, but just breaking laws, no respect or whatever. And again, I got no issue with nobody coming from anywhere. I don't care if you're coming from Mars, coming to make a decent life for you and your wife and your kids. But again, this ain't that. You got to think about that. So to me, it's either or. Either it's just a conspiracy, like I said, or they just really sitting they worse and the worse and already. So you got to think, man, if they coming again, I need people got a right to know who living around them. No different than federal witness protection, the new identity, and anybody like man, I don't know, we don't know who these people is, or what they capable of, or what's on their mind. And you got to think these ain't even no sleepers. They already here. So again, that got me thinking, could it be some politics behind this, and they purposely get here, do this so this can happen, or they really just sending us anybody over here. Either way, it ain't cool. So that's something to think about tonight, y'all. I just really wanted to just kind of touch on that because me personally, like I said, I I I don't like strangers too much anyway. I don't too much like drifter people. I don't like new faces. And again, I got no issue with nobody trying to relocate and travel or whatever. But again, man, who are you? Are you running from something? Are you hot or whatever? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want to know too much of your business. You know what I mean? But I need to know, be who you say you is. Be who you say you is. For real. Because, hey, man, I got family peoples, even if it was just me. I need to know if I'm living next door to, you know, Charles Manson or whoever. Even whatever you doing ain't my business. I just need to know for my safety, my preference. So I technically don't even want to know your business. But again, I do want to know who he is. And that's just me personally. And again, y'all, that's just something to think about regarding this whole recent immigration mess that's been going on. And again, I got no issue, and I ain't gonna keep saying it. I got no issue with nobody coming from anywhere trying to make a better life. But this ain't that. Again, am I tripping? Y'all let me know. I don't even care who you is. Or are you thinking, oh man, these familiars come, man, you don't know what's up or what the plan is. It just really got me thinking conspiracy, and I hope I'm wrong, but if I'm wrong, then that means they really just sending anybody up over here. And that definitely ain't cool. I damn near prefer the conspiracy. At least I know it's controlled to some sort. No, I'm joking. I don't want either or. And I ain't with choosing the lesser of two evils. Because it ain't got to be that way. But that's a whole nother thing. But I just really wanted to kind of just put that in everybody's brain. Because a lot of stuff we see on the news, we ignore. It's noise. It's propaganda. We know that. But again, you got to have that filter. And even if it's 10% truth and 90% bullshit, that 10%, especially if it's something you're not aware of, you need to file that. Take that, squeeze the juice, throw away the peel. And that's how I look at everything I come across for the most part in most situations. But yeah, man, Bad News Brown breaking it down one time for y'all, man. And start paying attention to stuff. Start looking deeper into stuff again. Look beneath the surface. Because that's something to think about, man. This may coming to a hood near you, man. Is they about to send a whole bunch of J-Cats out here to us? Or a whole bunch of agents. Either or, it ain't cool. So people need to start saying what's up, man, asking more questions. All right, peace.